thought this was one of the most potentially interesting things about the DNA ancestry test. So I had mine done, and I had got my results back on December 25th, Christmas Day. So it was a nice Christmas gift. And I had 27% Irish, Scotch, Wales, European West, 24%, Great Britain, 22%, European East, 13%, Scandinavian, 8%. Then a couple low-lying confidence regions that I would say were probably migration from out of these areas. Europe South, less than 1%, Middle East less than 1%, Caucasus less than 1%, which is like Middle East, Africa North, which is Morocco, come to find out, then Iberian Peninsula, which is like Spain and Portugal. So then I got my mom and dad tested for Easter, and my dad's came back, which was really cool. He had enough Great Britain to be considered a natural born citizen, which is England, Scotland, and Wales. He had 17% European West, 7% Iberian Peninsula, which is Spain and Portugal, which kind of makes sense because they could have had marriages passed between England, Scotland, and Spain. He has 5% Scandinavian compared to my 8, and then he has 5% European East, 4% Irish, Scotch, and Wales, which I thought was crazy. European South, 3%, Middle East, 2%, 1% less of African North. And this is pretty much what my map looks like, but just less of these lower regions. And he has a lot more Great Britain than me. So my mom's came back, and I knew from the start that she was half Polish, and possibly from the documents that her dad was a little bit of Russian. And then on her dad's side, he was going to be English and Wales, Irish, and Scotch, which came back 28%, 14%. She has 16% Germanic Europe, which is Germany, and then Baltic states, covers a lot of it, and then she has 1% European Jewish. And then she had what was expected, 50% Czech Republic, Slovakia, Poland, and Lithuania. And like on those areas that were like this, it comes back specifically showing that it's Poland, Lithuania, Czech Republic, and Slovakia. So the DNA picked up specifically that it was that area. Once again, it tells you that it's down here. And so I get back to mine. So that's how mine made up. My mom gave me European East. I only got 13% of that. And my dad and my mom combined gave me a great deal of Great Britain, Irish, Scotch, and Wales, primarily all from my mom was the Irish. Then European West, primarily from my father's side, 8% Scandinavian. I got a little bit from both my parents. But what I thought was the coolest part was that they have the matches. So were they actually my parents? Which wasn't even a question, but it was nice to see that this test was able to identify, yes, in fact, they were. And then I can look at shared matches that we have with each one of my parents and the confidence regions. So each one of these regions showed that not only were they a parent and child, but it also is just dramatically higher than any other of my matches. So for my dad, for instance, my dad is 3,457 centimorgans shared across 57 DNA segments. That is a 100% chance that he is definitely my dad. And we're both happy about that. And the same thing with my mom. I'll come over and I can check hers. And we check the confidence region on that. 3,463 centimorgans shared across 61 DNA segments. 100% confidence region. That she is my mom. No problem there. maybe in the future I'll do other tests of other family members and we get our new tabs. But these tabs were added when their test results came through, which is really cool. I thought that was worth sharing.